Do Google AdWords actually work for small businesses? I see this question all the time online. I get this question from our clients before they sign on, obviously. And this normally comes from people that have maybe dabbled in it and haven't got results or haven't actually started to do them yet. And they're wondering if that's the right way to go. So the answer to this is yes and no. So sorry to cop out. The yes is if you're niched down, if you're a service provider in a geographical area that isn't oversaturated, then yes, you can still get this. Google Ads will still work for you. No, if you're targeting a generic term in a large geographical area. So if you're in, say, New York and you're targeting mortgage broker New York as your keyword, you're targeting about 5 million people or whatever the population of New York is, and a very sought after keyword. So you're going to be paying maybe about $60 a click. The cost of Google AdWords has skyrocketed, which is making it very hard for small businesses to stomach that cost, which for the people that know how to do it is actually a benefit. So the cost goes up, more and more people drop off, and there's fewer players in the game. This is great news if you're a local based business. So we've seen Google Ads work incredibly well for tradies, especially if you're in a non-urban area, or if you are in an urban area targeting specific suburbs rather than the whole area, the whole city. So if you're in Sydney, you'd target something like Plumber Bankstown or Plumber Northern Beaches. So you're actually cutting it down into digestible areas where you can get sort of a saturation of search. So instead of, if you're targeting Sydney as a whole with a generic keyword, you're literally competing with everyone else doing that. Whereas if you're targeting a smaller geographical area, then you're just competing against the people in that area and you can beat out the competition and it will work for you. The other thing you need to know is it's probably not going to work overnight. You're going to need to set up your Google Ads, run it with as little as $20 a day, I'd say is about the minimum you want to spend on Google Ads as a small local based business per day, that is, and target the area that you're searching for work in. And then you need to start to remove the keywords that pop up that are relevant to what you're offering. So if you're a residential painter and you put in Painters Aubrey or your Painters Bankstown, and you see the search terms that are getting used to find your ads and people are clicking on your ad with, it might be commercial painter Bankstown. And that commercial is a keyword you can put as a negative keyword so that then Google won't show your ad to those people in the future, meaning you cut out a irrelevant audience section and you get more and more focused on the people that you actually want to work with and you can work with. So the answer is yes, if you're niched enough. No, if you're targeting large areas and you don't have a huge budget behind you. So hopefully that's been helpful. Leave a comment if you've got Google Ads working for you or if you've got specific problems with your Google Ads. And otherwise, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.